This is Jay from Jay's Journey. It is Tuesday. Shocking, huh? Shocking that I'm actually doing a live stream on a Tuesday. Right now, I'm just watching some movies, some old movies, and I am also just got out of work. Hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother? I didn't expect you being the first one. You must have just got out of work, or you're still at work. Which one? Hey, Scott, how you doing? Yeah, man. I'm surprised I'm doing a Tuesday. You know, on my computer, downloading some software, antivirus, and uh, a software for extractions, so I could extract a zip folder or whatever. Yeah, everything's good. I've been working, doing what I'm supposed to do. Um, in probably an hour or two, I'll be doing a a video chat with my girlfriend and her family. So most likely I'll probably be up for like almost 2 hours talking to them. But I'm doing good. As you can see, I haven't shaved. I didn't even want to shave. Like last weekend I was supposed to shave. Didn't even do that. This weekend I was supposed to shave. I didn't even want to do it. My barber was busy also, so as you can say, now I'm looking old and scruffy, but I'm relaxed. That's what matters, you know? So, how are you, Scott and Mitch? Yeah. Yesterday I did like about 4 hours overtime. I was supposed to do like 4 hours overtime today, but just didn't want to do it. Tired, man. You work, you need some time for yourself to relax. So that's what I've been doing. Castro, hey brother. Castro, you are the man. You are too funny, too funny. Um, Planning your exit. What you mean, Scott? You going on a trip or something, brother? What's going on? You know, I'm just waiting for my trip to the Philippines. Honestly, um, that's what I really want. Oh wait, Scott, you're in the Philippines, right? Oh, you're lucky, man. I miss the Philippines, honestly. I really do. It's like it's so different. It is so relaxing. There's really no stress. Leaving of the circus. One. Nice. You are lucky. I'm telling you, I really wish I was in the Philippines right now, man. I really do. I got a few more years. Um, and plus, I got a proposition that came to me, and I was actually surprised about that. Hey, hey, True Chia World. Hello. I'm telling you, Sky, stop rubbing it in, man. Like, shout out to you. Actually, I just watched your video the other day. Matter of fact, that's funny. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, Scott and Mitch. I'm telling you, I got a few more years. I really want to be out of here by the age of 50. That's real talk. Um, I just I need like a good year or two away from the everyday life. You know what I mean? Um, start prepping for the house over there. You know, start like building the wall, getting the wall built, doing probably the foundation, things like that. You know what I mean? So, um, I'm telling you, Scott, that's how I feel. You know, like if I showed you one of my checks, it would be like, what? I usually do probably about like 10 hours overtime, 8 to 10 hours overtime, and I don't even see that 8 to 10 hours really. Like, really. It's just crazy. Even if I did, excuse me, even if I did like 5 hours overtime, um, that 5 hours is going literally to taxes, and then they still take out more taxes on top of it. So it stinks, you know. And the taxes in Connecticut are just ridiculous. So when you don't have kids and you're a single, single man, forget about it. You are getting about this far up in a polite way, and you're taking it all. You know what I mean? Hey, Sibuana, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, after my trip, my next trip to the Philippines, um, that's when things are really gonna start start rolling. Oh, hello, hello, Kimmy. So I don't murder your name. I'm just gonna call you Kimmy. Scott, you know what? I said that too, Scott. I said the same. Oh my god. I said the same thing, Scott. I'm not buying I'm not buying nothing. Like I'm not even going crazy. And I only had like, well, I had like 2,000 with me, and then with the fees for the overweight luggage, um, so I came. Actually, I went to the Philippines with like maybe 1,600, and I came home with a good amount. I mean, I had. I mean, I had. I mean, I had a lot more of this, but I gave it away. I gave like a little some. I had probably still had like 8,000 to 10. Actually, I had probably about 8,000 pesos. Um, almost like 8 to 10,000 pesos left with me, um, roughly. And when you have family and they haven't seen, you know, that type of currency, and 50 pesos here, 20 peso here, 10 peso here. I, listen, that's not a lot of money. I mean, in the Philippines, that's a lot of money, but it's not really. I mean, like, where's my wallet? I'll show you my wallet, and then you'll laugh. Where's my wallet? Where's my pants? Hold on. Let's see. Work pants. I already got my pajamas on. I'm like, this is how much I have left. I mean, I have my, money in my account, but in my wallet, I have $2. $2 is nothing in the United States. Like that's that's our money. So I got $2 in my wallet. So I use my card for everything. I don't take out. Oh, this is what I got to do too. My job gave us tickets to the carnival that is expensive to get in. So I got 3 tickets for well, you'll see it backwards, and that's for $20 a piece. And I didn't have to pay for it. So thank God for that. So that's $60, $60 right there. So that's 3,000 pesos just for those 3 tickets that I didn't have to pay for. So thank God for that. You know what, Mitch? I heard about that too. And what else there was? They were changing the K1. I think it was the K1 visa also. I think, or something like that. So hi Kim, where are you from, Kim? Right now I'm watching. Well, I'm not really watching. I'm listening to E.T., an old movie. E.T. Phone Home. Listen, I don't even make. How can I say? That's crazy. They are talking about paying 70% on the dollar and ending federal pension. Yeah. Please, I don't even make. I could be lucky, okay? I could honestly be lucky if I could make 20, about 25,000. That's if I do continuous overtime and everything, I could make like 25,000 a year. That's nothing. Technically, what I'm supposed to be making for the job title that I have, I'm supposed to be making like 18 to $19 an hour, and I'm not even making that. Trust me, good old, uh, you know, minimum wage. You know what I mean? I mean, I make a little bit more than minimum wage, but um, I'm not too far behind. I'm still technically, they still consider me almost as minimum wage for my job title. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I don't. I think what they're trying to do is honestly, they're trying to slow the amount of people to come into the United States. So, um, you know, just like with Mexicans and all that wonderful stuff. What? Wow, that's that's crazy. That is crazy. So, so Kimmy, where are you from? And Cebuana, where are you? What are you doing lately? What you been up to? We probably scared them away. We're talking about money. That's crazy, Scott. Crazy. Kimmy, what's going on, Kimmy? I'm gonna call you Kimmy because I don't want to like butcher your name. Why is my computer acting up? Like my mouse. Okay. Well, I'm not serious. Not today. I am actually very tired. Honestly, I'm very tired. And I don't know. I just I have this look sometimes of, um how can I say, paying attention and reading everybody. Mitch, trust me. Uh, I think I probably won't be able to retire until I'm like 70. I think it's like 71. but I might be lucky. Hopefully 63 or something, or 66, 67, I think. So I still got a long time. Kim, I don't have money. You know what I mean? See, in the state of Connecticut, if you make a little bit more than minimum wage, um, it's hard. It's hard to live. Um, I might have, you know, a computer with two monitors. I might have a 65-inch TV. I mean, I'm $1,000 phone. Um, but you work hard for it here. You really do. Um, it's really hard to live in a state of Connecticut, unfortunately. Now, if I had all this money and brought it to the Philippines, I would be comfortable, very comfortable. I wouldn't have to worry about, not paying a bill. Um, I would live a average life or mediocre, probably like I could probably spend probably honestly I could probably do about $400 a month in Philippines if I really thought about it. All right, Scott. It's only going to be for like an hour, so it's not going to be too crazy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be doing like on maybe a Friday or something. I was thinking about doing like a 4 or 5 hour live stream. So people would just see me relaxing, watch some movies, talking to everybody, having a good old time. But we'll see. Mitch, I was good. I thought about when you said it. I was like, uh, I hope Mitch didn't catch on what he just said and you caught it. Like, that's funny. Oh, even today, who was on? I'll tell you. Pinoy, what was it? Trying to think of his name. Here, I'm gonna look for his. Okay. Why is my channel look so different? And Scott, you got a shout out, Scott. People like you. Oh, here he is. Pinoy Ahoy. He was doing his live. Yeah, I know. Scott's gone. Um, Pinoy, he was on, and I was surprised to see Tropical Tim on there. I was like, wow, I haven't seen Tropical Tim in a minute. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of people, but people's doing their own thing. You know what I mean? So, and then I haven't really been on many people's live streams. I go in, say, what's up, hey, and do what I have to do, and that's pretty much it. N- Look at who's here, Nettie. Nettie. Nettie, aren't you supposed to be working, Nettie? Huh? Aren't you doing your double again? Oh, Nettie, thank you. Appreciate that. You're not doing a double today? Then what are you doing? I thought you were. You should have done a live stream. That's what you should have done. Nettie's been getting around now. Nettie has uh, met a lot of new people, so now she's been up and about. Like literally, she's been going to JG's live streams and everybody else's now. She's been she's been busy. I hear you. I hear you, Nettie. I can't wait to do. Damn, I think I just got bit. Um, I like when you do your live streams. Hello, Kimmy. I know you're not saying nothing, Kimmy. Really? They call him Scoop? Kimmy Dero. Dera. Kimmy Dera. Did I say that right? That's funny. Instead of Scott, they put Scoop. Scoop. That's funny. I think, and I've been trying to do a lot of stuff too. Trying to get a few things up and running for switch up of YouTube to where you'll see me like in the corner right here, and then you would see like maybe some pictures of of me in the Philippines or a video, things like that. I've been trying to figure that out. It's been all right, but it's been lagging like a lot, so I haven't liked it. So Nettie, when are you gonna do a live stream? Because I like when you do your live streams, and you just did a video. I'll tell you right now, and I was like, no, Nettie. I was like, no, Nettie needs to. Here it is, right here, watering plants, right? So I'm watching this video of Nettie watering her plants, but in the beginning, I'm gonna pause it, right? So in the beginning, she does something. I'm watching it right now again. So she opens up a cabinet. Hey, Jeb Jim Raw. Now, is this Jebby? Yeah, I know. Is it Jebby or who, or is it the man? As he puts it. Hmm. I think it's Jebby. No, it's the man. Oh shoot! The man. The man. What is going on? Actually I started watching your video too, and then it froze. No, it was Nettie watering the plants, right? And and I'm watching and I'm like, okay, now she's pulling the hose, but she stands right near. She's about to grab the hose. Okay, she grabs the hose and she like flings it. And I'm like, she's not much taller than the top of the hose thing. Where is it? I'm gonna try to. There it is. Okay, almost the top of her head. Okay, it's about like right here is where the that iron thing for the hose is, like right there. Like it's not much taller than her. Like her, she's probably like about 2 to 3 inches taller than where that is. And I'm like, no. I was like, hello, Ruth and Tom. And I'm like, I'm like, you mean you're only you're 4'8"? Honestly, any any video that I have seen of Nettie, I always thought Nettie was taller than. So I was honestly, I was like, no, this is not Nettie. So I had to play the video again to make sure it was Nettie, you know. And then I'm like, it is Nettie. Unbelievable. I thought Nettie was at least 5'2", 5'3". Hey, Pinoy, I just mentioned about you that I was on your live stream. What you? Why aren't you on your live stream? You only did like an hour. Man, I was like, I'm like, oh, no, thanks, Mitch. Yeah, I was like, because I was just saying that, oh, you were doing, I finally saw you, and it's been a while. So I was like, oh, yeah, he was doing his live stream, and it showed that you're on your live stream still. And then I went to go look, and then now it just off. Literally just got off. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, now I can't even. Yeah, so I watched um Nettie's video with her watering, the plants and everything. And the dogs are so cute. I don't really like dogs, but her dogs were cute. And who else did I watch? Actually, I saw Kimmy's. I was on Kimmy's live stream. Um I've been on a lot of live streams lately, like just to, show my love and support, you know what I mean? Oh, nope. Actually, Nettie is the same height as the hose thing. You got really close to it, Nettie. So, but I still love you, Nettie. I, you're my best friend. Oh, Nettie. There's only one of you. I'm telling you, there is only one of you. And I tell my girlfriend that she's 4'11", and she gets so mad at me. She gets so mad because and sometimes like she's like here. Like her head is literally like right here, and I'm like, oh, you're 4'11", and she'll get so mad. It's like, oh, it's funny. It's good times, you know. You get those good laughs, and you just what? Ruth, you're not 4'11". Stop. She's yeah. My girlfriend's only like you know, Jeff Jam. I know. Trust me, I know. Oh, I'm telling you, she caught me one time. That is so. You're 4'11". Man, all of you. Well, I'm not much taller than y'all anyway. Put 'em- I think we should. I should change this whole conversation and just say every female, every Filipina female that comes into this live stream is 4'11" or less than 5 feet, and just laugh the whole time about it. So any woman that comes in here, okay, and we just laugh about it, that would be funny. I mean, it would be fun, but I would have to pay for it later. See, I'm only 5'6", but I'm a big 5'6". Like I'm broad shoulder, you know. I got like a big chest. Like I used to lift weights and everything, and man, yeah, a lot of Filipinas are um, uh, like 4'11", 5 foot. Hello, Doreen. Actually, Luan is at her aunt's house. She's not feeling good, so I've been. Actually, I got to text her again to see if she's all right. Yet again, see how she's feeling. Yeah. So, well, I'm definitely born in a drought season then because, um, yeah, I'll tell her. Actually, yeah, you could. I wonder. You could probably hit her up on her on her thing, I guess. Yeah, like so I'm 5'6". I weigh. There we go. I am 200 pounds, but all the weight is in my stomach because I eat a lot. Not like I'm a big guy. Jeff Jam, you're what, like 6'2", 6 foot? Actually, I'm the shortest of my whole out of my brothers and sisters. I am the shortest. Even my okay, you're 60, so I'm gonna be short. Um, the black Filipino, right? I'm Me and the black Filipino could pass as brothers all day long because when we went to the Philippines, we met KD Experience and the black Filipino, and we went to go play pool. We walked around Mall of Asia a little bit. Um, so we took pictures and stuff like that with each other. And my girl was actually the shortest um, out of all of us. And then it was, let's see, it was her, then KD Experience, and then me and the Black Filipino were like the same height, same nose, same. It's like he was the darker version, I was the lighter version. Yeah, man. But if I went to like the mall, people were actually nervous of like patting me down, checking me, making sure, like I even had guards come up to me and was like, "Oh, you're a big guy." And when I shook their hands, they were like, "Oh my god," because I got big hands. Like my hands could go, I could touch the top of the screen to almost down there. I'm like about an inch and a half. I could just palm a ball almost. Hello, James. Yeah, so I was, well, thank you, James. So I was, but I'm the shortest. Figure that out. But when I'm in the Philippines, I feel tall. I feel so tall, and I'm so, you know, I look down on people. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't like to look down on, at people. I like to be kind of a little bit far away from them so I could see eye to eye to them. So it's not being disrespectful. Yeah, that's how I am. But then if I have to look, get up to them and look down, it's kind of funny. I'll be like, oh, look at these people. They are so short. But I don't like when people look up at me. I don't like that. Even like with the my girlfriend's nieces and nephews, they look up at me, and I'm like, I gotta pick them up, and then I look at them because I don't like, you know, man, I wish I was tall, but in a way, I'm glad I'm not. I am glad. Who is this? Sunshine. Actually, where is? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if one person is doing a live stream. They're not doing a live stream today. I'm surprised. Yeah, I got. Let's see. I got my two half sisters that are like 6 foot or 6'2", and then my three older brothers are 6'2" to 6'6" or 6'5", something like that. I know Junior is like 6'7", if I'm not mistaken, or 6'8". He's the tallest. So yeah. So they always pick on me because I'm the shortest one. Like my sisters will pat me on my head, you know, all that fun stuff. So I deal with it. Let's see, Sibuana, how tall are you? Sibuana. See, I don't even. when I get into the jeepneys in the Philippines, oh man, you should see how I have to get into the jeepney. It's bad. It's really bad. Even when I get into tricycles, I almost have to like sit on the floor or put my I have my I have Luan go in first into the jeepney, and then um I put my butt in first, and then like go back, kind of like I almost fall in. Okay, Ruth, take care. See, I never did one. I never did. I never been on one in Manila. Now I'm gonna have to go try one. I have to go try one out now. And Did you hear about who did the video of the Philippines with the Olympics? I'm trying to think. It was the Olympics. You know, actually, Mitch, that is the funniest thing, and that is honestly the truth. Yeah, they laugh at me because I'm like squatting over, and the back of it goes like this. The genie is like leveled, and all of a sudden when I step on it, it's like I'm like, oh my god, I can't be that heavy. You know what I mean? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm only 200, like 195 pounds, like 200 pounds. So all of a sudden, I literally on the step, and it's like, and it goes down like almost like 2 to 3 inches, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm telling my girl, I'd never want to go on a jeepney again. And she's like, why? We have to get on a jeepney. And I'm like, mm-mm, nope. And then what happens? We get on a jeepney, and all of a sudden they hand you the money. Then you got to give the money to the driver, and I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, I actually I got a video of me riding inside the trike, and you know what? That's gonna be one of the videos. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I rode the tricycle. I, my actually my girlfriend's brother has a tricycle, and he drove us everywhere, like everywhere, to the wet market, um, to the hardware store, to just everywhere, and we just give him some money for gas or whatever, and trust me, I get into the side cab, and it would be my girlfriend and then me on the outer part of the so I could keep my head kind of like this and hold on, and she'd be sitting closer to the to her brother, and I'm holding on, and I'm like tucked like this, and then we hit a bump, and all of a sudden it's like thing won't even make it. Like there's been a few times where I was in the side cart, and he's going like we'll say 5-10 miles, and then all of a sudden there's like a little hill, and then it goes concrete, and he couldn't even get up it. So I had to get out of the tricycle for him to get over onto the concrete, pull over, I get back in, and then we go. Yeah, I couldn't even get in either. Like I could. So what they did was they put me in the back. And even sometimes with me being in the back, I was too heavy. So I would have to just jump off and, just let them go. And then, uh, and they fit so many people on a tricycle. They could fit, let's see, and this is normal to them. Um, hey, Serge. What was normal was it's um, the baby, my soon-to-be brother, one of my brother-in-laws, his wife, then the back part of the tricycle was Mamang and three nieces. Yeah, no, two nieces and one nephew. Then inside would be um, Luan, myself, and one other niece. Like you could fit a whole family on a tricycle. Yeah, I couldn't do the sitting behind the the driver. He was like, "Oh, you big guy, you big guy." So he was like, "You sit back in the back part of the tricycle. You sit back there." I was like, "Okay, no problem." And then there was even one time where a little kid saw me and he was like, "Wow." And then we went to the mall and I saw a few foreigners, and that was pretty much it. Like literally a few foreigners. Um, I think one guy was like from Australia or something, or England, and another guy was not too far from Connecticut. He was actually from the United States somewhere. I was surprised. Yeah, I got a video of a jeepney coming towards me, and like they had the whole top of the roof of the jeepney just packed inside. When they say move in further, like they'll push at least, or they'll try to jam in at least 20 people inside, or 22 was it? I think it was like 20 to 22 people inside. Like I was like this, trying to be like that. Yeah, it was like, yeah, and it just was crazy. So I had Lou on one side of me, and then her friend that was with us that day, she was right next to her, and like I I couldn't even see. I can't, you know. I'm like impossible, impossible. So the guy, the driver was like, "Oh man, big guy, push, stand over there." Like I understood what he said, and I didn't understand what he said, um, but then when I started handing him the money, I guess he forgot that the big guy was, handing always the money. So, uh, it's good times, good experiences. Um, let's see, what did I actually? My niece, she was only, let's see, how old is she? She was only a few months old when I met her. Man, I couldn't even think skinny. That was like totally impossible. Um, I was like jam packed, like crammed, and I couldn't close my legs because I just can't close my legs. I'm It's impossible. So yeah, I've been through that. Then when we go to the wet market and I hold, the baby, and I had girls like looking at me because I'm the foreigner and I'm holding a baby that's probably about like, a few months old and she's really small. And like people are just like, your baby? You're a baby? I'm like, no, it's not my baby, it's my niece. Oh, your niece? Where's the mom? Where's the mom? Like anytime I have my nieces with me, people would actually think they were my kids all the time. Like it was, how people are, and then on top of it, um, yeah, like all the time we would go to the wet market. I would be like, um, in Cubs. Uh, Oh man, Surge, forget that. I'll tell you right now, I'm doing premium. My next trip, I'll tell you that. I will tell you that right now. I'm doing premium both ways. JFK, Manila, JFK. That will be premium economy seats. Um, you know, Mitch, honestly, I mean, like they were very curious of who, where I was from, like in San Jose Antique. Like I was probably the only foreigner that ever went into that area, probably because like they never it seemed like they never seen a foreigner in that area ever, honestly. Um, but they didn't call me Joe. They asked, what my name was actually, and when I said Jay, and then I had my translator with me, so it was good. And they were like, "Oh, Jay, Jay," they were picking it up, and they were very always pleasant with me. I always had a good time. I never um, felt unsafe or anything like that. I won't even deal with Cebu Pacific anymore. I'm disgusted with them. I'll never deal with them. Will never deal with Cebu Pacific ever, 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 ever again. Yeah, I'm not Joe. I'm actually Jay. I mean, like there was some people on like the jeepney driving by. They were like, "Hey, Joe," and I was like, "Hey, hey, how you doing?" I mean, the hospitality was in the Philippines was way better than what I expected, and more. There was so much love. Like I couldn't even, uh, I couldn't even fathom the how much love I got from that place. When I lived in the Philippines every day for a year, my neighbor would ask, "Where are you going? What are you doing?" Never saw. You know what, Mitch? Yeah, that's true. I mean, where we were renting our apartment for the, I think it was like 19 days we stayed in this apartment, and we only paid $200. Um, but it was a safe little house, like a apartment building. Um, our, the owner of the building was right next door, very pleasant. Even gave us, fruit sometimes from out of the trees. And like I said, very pleasant. A lot of the people in that area never, you know, met a foreigner besides me and this other guy that came like probably about a few days after me. Um, and I think I saw him like 3 times. I said hi to him a few times, twice, and that was it. I think he was even from New York, if I'm not mistaken, because he had the accent of a New Yorker. So, um, and that was about it for that. Like I said, I even like near the beach. There's people that have little homes and huts and stuff like that, and they live there, and they they were very at first they were cautious because they seen me because they never seen me before. But then after like once or twice they seen me, they were actually saying hi, you know, how you do, like they try to speak English, and it was great. I really had the best experience, and I honestly I cannot wait to go back and see my second home. You could say, you know what I mean? I went out every single day. Um, no, I seen what JG looks like. He doesn't think I know what he looks like, but I've seen what JG looks like. If you look in one of his videos really good, okay, because me and Luan did it, and he was walking by his car and he turned the camera, and you got a glimpse of his face. You got a glimpse of his face, and I caught it. So he is a uh it's probably average built, maybe a little bit heavier than me, not by much. Um, it looked like he had no hair or like fuzz, like peach fuzz on like on his head. Me, unfortunately, I have none, just my little peach fuzz on the sides. Um, eh, I don't know. Almost. I could, yeah, almost. Like, I was surprised because I was like, wait a minute, there's the picture. I was like, wait a minute, let's go back. I like that show too. Mary Whitro. I could watch that like 50 times and still not get tired of it. You know what I mean? She is, oh, she probably sleeping. Okay. So, like, what else? Honestly, the beaches are awesome, beautiful. The one in Antique, the one that we were like not even 5 minutes away. I would have to go look at it. Um, but I know what he looks like. I know what he looks like. He's probably got maybe my complexion. Yeah, I'm telling you, the beach that is not even 5 minutes away, I'll say like 6 minutes away. No, I didn't jet ski in the Philippines. I literally, um, honestly, I ate, um, 808, okay. Um, I ate, I ate, shopped, ate, drank, ate, shopped, swimmed, walked around, ate, ate. Like I ate most of the time. I drank a lot. Actually, I say like my first week I didn't really do much of like drinking or anything, like one or two beers, that was it. Um but the week after I ate, work, like meaning work as like playing with the kids, sleeping with the baby on one of those little beach chairs. Um, like I was passed out. Um, Trying to think what else. Tricycle most of the time. He doesn't look like Homer Simpson. Oh man, I would have loved that. I would have loved it. I wanted to go fishing. Actually, her brother, one of my future brother-in-laws, because Luan has two brothers. So the oldest, if I'm not mistaken, the oldest brother, um, like they don't really speak a lot of English. They didn't know a lot of English, but they very, a lot of the family tried to speak English, like the basic words, or they try to explain it, and I picked up on it really fast, and I got used to it. So it was fun. I didn't really, it didn't bother me that they didn't, speak English as much, but they did speak, Tagalog or Ilongo or, whatever, all the other language that they knew. So it didn't bother me. Um, but what? Well, let's see. What did I do crazy? Well, we went to the beach one time at the beach. Actually, I did a video of with the family, right? And there was one with the beach, and I took off my shirt. I'm a man, so I got the hairy chest, whatever, but I have my dragon on my back, and supposedly over there's a certain particular place. Yeah, I mean they would rather learn English so you could be into the conversation. And that's I love it. You know what I mean? Like they love to learn, and even my girlfriend's niece, well, my niece, I call her my niece. Um she speaks English. like she'll speak English for with me, and if she doesn't understand it, she'll talk to her aunt, and then back to me. And the kids were always trying to speak English, not so much of their language. So it was fun, you know. Yeah, I got a big drag. I got a dragon tattoo from shoulder to shoulder, and probably about 3/4 of my back. Um, it like the head. Actually, the head is like right back here, and then I have my father's portrait on my back. So it pretty much it symbolizes that I have protection covering, watching my back. Um, with my father and the dragon protecting my father, pretty much. That's the way I was, I put it as. And then my left leg, I have a piece of a cherry blossom tree, a geisha, a koi fish on my inner part of my thigh, um, 4 Chinese symbols on the side of my leg, and then I have my warrior's mask. It almost looks like a devil. It has like the antlers, but it's a warrior's mask from Chinese or Japanese warrior mask, what they used to wear back in the day. I got that on my leg also. And then I got my first tattoo, but the major work is my back and my leg, my left leg. Thank you, Mitch, for stopping by. I'm telling you, I can't wait. Trust me, I cannot wait. You know. Thanks, Mitch. But yeah. So when I went to the beach, I took my shirt off, and guys, they immediately saw my tattoo on my back, and they're like looking, making sure, and then they saw it was a dragon, and they just looked straight and kept on walking. And then they saw my tattoos on my leg, and they saw the one with the the warrior's mask, and they're just like kind of nervous about it, you know what I mean? Like um yeah. But the total war, actually, I'm not even finished with my leg yet. I still got a lot more to go on it. So I definitely have to get back to my friend and um, get that work done, because I don't want to have it half done and you know not be 100%. Wow, Tom and Ruth are doing their live stream right now. So but yeah, it definitely, you know everybody was wondering what my tattoos were about. Even security, because they saw my tattoos and they were like, "Oh, what's that? Wow, that must be expensive." Like they were like, "Whoa, that's cool." You know what I mean? Like, um, but when I lifted up my pant leg and showed my tattoo, they were just like, "Wow!" Like they didn't even know how to explain. Even with my brother, my brother-in-laws, they were even shocked about my tattoos, and they were like, "Wow, must be a lot of money." I'm like, "Yeah," but they showed me their tattoos, and then I showed them mine, and then all of a sudden that day, um, my one of my brother-in-laws was like, "I want you to be the godfather of my child," and that's how it came about. So I'm the godfather of his daughter. So I'm blessed with another goddaughter. So I got my two boys and two girls. So I'm officially all set with that. Yeah, I mean, when tattoos are being used for, um, you know, gangs and stuff like that, then it kind of makes it like, you kind of be skeptical. That's what made it so skeptical at first. But um, I met a dude in New York. I went to a tattoo convention with my tattoo artist, and he was tattooed his whole face, neck, whole chest, body, arms, legs, um, everything. His whole body was tatted up. His girlfriend, was it? I think it was his girlfriend, and she was tatted up as well, but she had her neck, her chest, her arms, and her legs. Am I gonna get a sleeve tattoo? I don't know if I would actually get a sleeve tattoo because um, I'm clumsy, so I don't want it to. If I get a tattoo, I know I'm gonna probably mess it up some way, shape, or form. Um, I probably wouldn't do a sleeve, but I'll finish my leg for sure. I would finish my leg. And plus, with work, I don't want to be that center of attention where you got to cover your arm with a like one of those sleeves. I mean, a lot of people. I know quite a few people that don't have tattoos, and they're like, they want one, but they just don't know what they want because they don't know um, how the tattoo artist is, and so on and so forth. That's why really a lot of people don't get them. They don't, because of the business that they're doing or the type of career that they're doing. Yeah, like if I showed you my leg, you would probably be like, "Wow," you would be, you'll probably be surprised. It's not even like 100% done, but you would know what it is. You know what I mean? So when I walk around or whatever, and people see my tattoos, they kind of look at me and like they ask what it mean, what it is. But then when I tell them, they're like, "Oh, okay." But people in the Philippines, when they seen it, they were like, "Wow." Yeah, you'll get allergics, all right, from having tattoos. You'll have that itch to get a tattoo, and it keeps on going and going and going and going. And it's bad. Like I said, I would show you my leg. I mean, but it's not 100%. You know what I mean? It's like it's shaded, and the major pieces that are shaded. So, but tattoos are expensive, here in Connecticut, here in the United States in general. Um, Technically, I spent, let's see, like 3,000. Technically, my dragon should have been, let's see, my dragon should have been almost a $5,000 dragon. I got it for like 3,000. My koi fish was probably like about 1,000, a little less than 1,000. Um, my geisha was a little less than probably about 800. Father's portrait probably about 400 or 500. The cherry blossom was probably like 200 or 300. My warrior's mask was probably about another 500 to 600. My Chinese symbols were like 300. So you're almost like, it adds up quick. So I'm almost at like 10,000. So after my sleeve is, after my pant leg is done, I'm probably looking at, in total, it would probably be, actually, my back and my leg would probably be probably about 25,000 to 30,000. Yeah, I'm about to, get off and get ready for bedtime. But it's already been like an hour and 30 minutes. Honestly, I'm still debating on what I'm gonna do with the live stream for like 5 or 6 hours that I'm gonna do it. But I'll let everybody know when I'm gonna do it. So it might be this weekend, it might be next weekend. I'm still debating on when I want to do it if there's no plans, you know. So, well, everybody, it was my pleasure of spending time with y'all. And like always, you know, I appreciate it. Always appreciate your time to spend with me, um, and to have a conversation to talk about, anything and everything, and to have a good laugh, and, at the same time, relieve stress. Um, so it's a wonderful, thing for us to do if we're stressed out or anything like that. Sometimes it's good just to, get on and just have a good laugh and be around friends and family. So, like I said, everybody, you know why I'm here. You know what I am. You know who I am. And if you need your channel to grow, I'm always here to help you. If you got any questions, feel free to hit me up on this, LS, or one of my other LSs and just say, you know what, I need to talk to you. I'm there for you. So, you know who I am. I'm Jay from Jay's Journey. And trust me, there's going to be more videos to come being created. I'm just waiting to get the software. I might even just buy the software and just start fresh again. Um, and when I go on my trip to the Philippines again, you'll see a lot more of that, my journey there and my journey back, and how the family is when they're around me and everything else. You would see that. So it's definitely a lot of work to be, done and to come, but it's worth every minute of it for my family. So everybody, my family, God bless you. I love yous. I'll see yous next time. Peace.